got some logos from Lego stuff. I sure wonder what Lego stuff it could be. Warner Bros. New Line Cinema, Middle Earth, DC, 20th Century Fox, Universal, BBC, Sony, Paramount, Hanna-Barbera. I forget the rest. Oh, it's Lego Dimensions. Yeah, everyone knows by that image. And also by the thumbnail and the title and probably the search engine if you used it to find this, which is probably YouTube search engine. Anyways, Lego Dimensions is one of the games that I have played to death, and that is surprising because this is one of the hardest games to get access to all the content for because it's scattered throughout little toy tags that you gotta find in secondhand market these days because they don't sell them anymore. And a lot of them are acquired content, so that looks like an X-Wing. Yeah, I am one of those people that has all of them because I love Lego and I love video games. When I was a kid, like, my favorite movie was Back to the Future, and the moment they showed Back to the Future, I'm like, I'm in. So, lucky me to just have this whole game accessible to me. So I'm gonna record that because this game needs as much documentation as it gets, because it's gonna whittle out and die the longer we get. Anyways, this is the intro cutscene. Stumbling over words. So I should get my phone near me in case I need to talk about, you know, who some of these voices are. This is what, Joe McHale or something? Unknown cubic creature. That's what he voices, unknown cubic creature. And then there's Gary Oldman, voicing Lord Vortek. I think I said voicing the first time I said that. Yeah, there's a cake, there's a chest, a coin, a crystal, and only I, Gary Oldman.
The foundation elements are the cornerstones of time and space, so they're kind of important to the
Hey, it's me, funny comedian, Joe McHale.
Your services are no longer
I'm in Ted.
But the elements can't be safely harnessed. It's too dangerous. And what about the pay rate you promised?
I was in the trailer. Yeah, I don't know why Joe McHale voices that thing. He does it. I mean, I guess he fits because he's written around him, but I don't see the reason that there's just this unknown cubic creature here. So, oh, here's Lord Vortek's little problem, I guess. He just monologues about turning into a bunch of cubes when he's angry, I guess. I don't really understand why. I travel too much. I need a travel agent. But he can just make all the stuff form from sand, I guess, so. Like, I don't know, what's his goal? Make the universes collide? Why? To rule over them, I guess. He's very one note, but, you know, that's kind of what you want to expect from a Lego game villain. Yeah, I've played this game plenty of times. Like, oh, the slots don't tell you how much percentage I got, but whatever. That second slot was just me trying to test this out first time, so I'm gonna overwrite it. Yes! I didn't even get to the first level in that save. Yeah, we'll talk about the franchises in this game once we get around to them. This game had 2 years of content, like, so like, gonna be a lot. All right, so first we got Batman. Put him on the blue on the left side. And here you can see Ace Chemicals from the Lego Batman game series and also actual DC Comics. Yeah, there's Bane. Good boy Bane. And Robin, voiced by Scott Menville. Is that his name? Scott Menville? Shoot, who voiced? I don't know who voiced him in the Lego Batman games, but that's the same voice of Batman from the Lego Batman games. Yay. He's not telling me. Yeah, now he got drifted away and stuff. Well, I don't need to know the names of all these voices. And then you put on Gandalf. He's voiced by Tom Kane. I know that one. I got a signature because from like this Yoda from Clone Wars. He voiced Yoda from Clone Wars, so I got his signature on that. Tom Kane. Bam! I'm so good at explaining things by repeating the same words. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is also here for some reason. I mean, everyone knows Lord of the Rings, but like, not a very child franchise, so a little weird choice. Also, Gandalf is not the main character of Lord of the Rings, but you know, he's the cool one because he's a wizard. So. Oh, I did it! I beat the beast! And that's the only line Frodo ever says in this. Never mind, he says no. I've been proven wrong. I got my sword. Then comes the Batmobile. And it blew up. I don't think that should blow up like that.
I said, where's Robin? My dear fellow, I have no idea what you're talking about. Have you tried looking in a tree?
You are falling to your death here. Why would you say, look at a tree, whilst we're, you know, down here?
I jumped in and it led me to you. And you are?
Say the catchphrase, say it. He said it! Yes! Yeah! Better luck next time, buddy. Woo!
My thanks.
On Frodo, reused audio because they didn't get whatever the actor's name is, or you know, attempt to get a sound-alike. It's weird how they don't do sound-alikes that much in this, at least in year 1 of LEGO Dimensions. And then, you know, you got Tom Kane voicing Gandalf anyway.
I suppose we'll just wait for them then.
Oh, but Samwise gets his original voice. And what about Pippin? Oh, and yeah, in the LEGO movie, I mean, big hit a year after it came out. Of course they're gonna have LEGO movie in there. Yarr! I am the guy that is voicing Metalbeard. I'm just gonna talk about voice actors this whole time, really.
I mean, well done, Wild.
Yeah, Alison Brie, Nick Offerman. That was Metalbeard. And Elizabeth Banks voicing Wildstyle, and Chris Pratt voicing Emmett.
What the? Where did Metalbeard go?
Oh yeah, and Will Arnett voicing Lego Batman.
You landed on my back, man. I'm Batman. No, I didn't say, hey, I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
I'm Bojack.
I'm Batman.
I'm the Reese's Puffs guy. I mean, it's Reese's, not the Puffs, but you know.
I wonder if one of them is evil.
Where did you come from? And why are there two
I can
Batmen?
fly now.
Men.
What are you standing on?
There aren't. There's only one Batman. I don't know who the stiff is.
Hey. Well, this is all wonderful. But I don't suppose
This is all wonderful. I was just, you know, about to die, and then I also was about to,
Some kind of dimensional rift.
get this one ring in this one place. But, you know, I'm gonna ignore all that.
Didn't cause all that?
Might I suggest that we set out on a quest to find this,
This is a good
rift,
team.
you say?
A quest? Let me go pack some rainbow-colored Lego
No,
bricks.
Alison Brie, stay with them. You don't know what you're doing. No, Chris Pratt, you don't know what you're doing.
Fellowship of the That's a terrible name.
That's a great name. That's an awesome name. I wish I was called the Fellowship of the R.
Gang schmang, they left without me.
Unikitty wouldn't say that. She would never say that. The writing's awful. No, the writing's actually, I mean, it's fun. It's not clever, but it's really fun of how all these characters interact. Like, these cutscenes are like half the game, and that's why it's such a viewed video of LEGO Dimensions all cutscenes, because no one's ever gonna play it except for me. Give me your scanner! How did you know she had that? The scanner that she only used in the beginning of the LEGO movie, not... nonetheless. I also don't know how you figured that out, but Batman logic. Oh, now it says pink as in Wildstyle, put her there. Gray as in Gandalf, put him there. Oh, this is gonna hurt, having to reach over and play with the toy pad. Scott the Wells was right, you know. I mean, I love this game and all, but my goodness, the toy pad is just such a pain to have to use as a controller. Imagine an N64 controller, and instead of having to just move your hand to press a button, you gotta move your entire body to press the button instead.
Are you sure?
This technology looks advanced. My guess, that gateway
looks like a
created
Lego.
brought us here.
Which gateway?
The one that exploded?
Then perhaps.
We should rebuild it, like we're Lego. Is Wildstar the only one that can like acknowledge that? Like, is that like in the universal law? Anyways, this shows you the abilities of all these characters. Look at all these hint bricks. Press and hold Y to bring up the game wheel. Look, you can switch between all the characters. Yeah, this was a magical moment as a kid getting to play as these guys. Of course, I had the Xbox 360 version as a kid, which was such a downgrade. Luckily now I got the Xbox One version, so yeah. And then these are the Batarang puzzles. See, every ability in this game, characters share. Some have them, some don't. And then some characters are really overpowered. Some are Marty McFly and only have one ability. And as a Back to the Future fan, that's such a shame. But, you know, I mean, I can't blame them for giving Marty McFly one ability. Yeah, that was the Batman part. And here's the Gandalf part. You can make stuff float. As he's magic. I'm Gandalf the Grey. I'm Grey. Oh yeah, another really cool thing that I like about these game is how every character has their own little HUD or like interface. So you got Gandalf in the top left there. He's got like all the branches, the weird golden heart things. Also, it's got Lego hearts in that little blue circle. Batman's got a comic circle with classic Lego hearts, because I guess Lego Batman's the oldest franchise out of these here. Because unfortunately Disney owns Star Wars and Indiana Jones, and they kind of had a Toys to Life game going on at the same time, so, you know, also, I doubt they'd want to work with Warner Bros. Franchises, but one could have dreamed, one could have dreamed. Apparently, Year 3 was supposed to have Pirates of the Caribbean, which I doubt they would have secured, but they planned on it, so I gotta give them an A for hopes and dreams, but I think a F in execution because they never made Year 3, despite that being promised. Who the heck built this thing? I knew you built this thing. We don't know that yet. Actually, I don't think that's ever answered. Anyways, this is another one where I gotta use the toy pad. This is the fun part. You see, you move stuff on the toy pad to make stuff happen. Oh, and I already have this built. Like I've had it built for years, like maybe 8 years by now. Also, they give you the paper instructions, so what's even the point?
That was literally the second dumbest thing I've ever seen. But it's done now.
That's kind of mean. That's just a predetermined dialogue she'll say whenever she does a puzzle, but I also get a reference to a classic Lego Movie dialogue. Oh well, that'll be a thing, as I've already beaten this game before. I'm gonna have to deal with all the build this thing, and I'm like, oh, I already did that. Oh, that was a good transition into a cutscene.
Am I gonna lose an arm if I go through that thing?
And a leg.
It does look unstable. I saw some glowing hearts get sucked into it. They must have been important.
Well, It seems to be alive, at least.
My relic scanner's showing that there's definitely something through there.
Could it be
There's
leading
something.
us to the missing bricks?
Could be.
Or Metalbeard.
Couldn't be.
That's Metalbeard. He's in trouble. Or he's happy. He uses R for a lot of things. Either way, we have to find him.
That's weird that we heard Metalbeard, even though I'm pretty sure like you don't get to see him until like the very, very like end of the story. But oh well, they did that anyway. Yeah, this is the hub. This is the central area where you start the game at. This thing is all blocked up. I wonder what it could lead to. Yeah, let's just start the story already. And then I'm going to be getting mini kits, so I'm going to introduce all the other characters I have, which is all of them, even Supergirl, the one that was PlayStation 4 exclusive. Anyways. Yeah, now actually starting the gaming part. Taking a bit here. Welcome to the Wizard of Oz.
Not in Gotham anymore.
I would have had a more pleasant journey on the back of that Balrog.
It's so colorful.
Yes.
A
it is
peacock.
rather pleasant.
They don't have Lego
see
peacocks in
Metalbeard.
real life.
Well, something's close. You're still tracking that signal.
Where did that
This
R
way.
come from? Because Metalbeard is in here. Okay, time to get some mini
Better
kits
play it
instead of
safe and
proceeding
stick
with the
to this
Shut up.
brightly colored path.
Gandalf, say it. Okay, I thought he was gonna say, I guess we must follow the yellow brick road. Anyways, so this is how abilities work.
You need some help with this one.
Everyone over here can use this thing and blow up silver. So, there's a hire a hero thing, but I do not need to do that because I have everyone. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get mini kits. Oh boy, that was an interesting part. I hope there's more. Maybe there is. There is actually. Anyways, don't forget to do the liking and the commenting and the subscribing because that's what everyone says.